Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to a new video. That's right, a new game, a new video. We're going to play some Hardspace Shipbreaker. Hardspace Shipbreaker. So for people who don't know, and I honestly don't know all that well, apparently you basically just break down ships. I'm not going to go too crazy. From what I understand, this is the biggest and this is the smallest. And for the short term, at least, or for this attempt, I'm going to go for the smallest first. I'm going to try and figure out the game, understand its mechanics. I've done the tutorial, so we are doing the free play mode, so we don't have to worry about things like oxygen or having to, end our shift after 15 minutes. Because I don't know the game well enough right now to really do that. A few things I have learned. Number one, always go around your ship on the outside initially. Just give it a one round. See if there's anything in particular that, you can rip off. So it looks like the nacelles, the engine over there can come off pretty easily. And we have two antennas that I can pop off pretty quick. And we do have some glass there that can come off somehow. No idea how that comes off. But it goes with a furnace, apparently. And, yeah, so first thing I want to do, I'm actually going to take off the antennas. And just pop them down there.
Salvage secured.
Thank you.
Credits deposited.
Boom. So basically the premise is, you're paying off debt that you earned. You're basically paying off I think it's almost like over $1 billion in debt to basically come up into orbit and get a job. Because Earth is pretty bad, apparently. Okay, so first thing I want to do is turn this off, the atmosphere regulator. Because I want to take out all the O2, or at least the atmosphere, out of the system here. Because if anyone has seen TV shows or movies about space, you'll understand explosive decompression is a thing. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to wait for that to finish. Okay. I'm going to look around here a little bit. So there isn't too much. It's basically got the outer hull and the inner hull. And then that's the fusion thingamajiggy. Then here is, I guess, the engine? Yeah, it all goes to the barge. Okay. So what I want to do then is I want to take off first the bottom and the top. So let's do that. Oh, actually, no. I don't want to take that off yet. But we'll do the bottom. There we go. Get these little... My favorite part is they actually call these cut points. So the game makes it very easy for you to figure out. You just need to figure out what cut points attach to what. One thing I've learned already in this game is you can separate the front of the ship and the back of the ship from the ship pretty quickly and end up in a pretty bad spot. So the flooring is coming out. So what we're going to do is use physics here and we're going to push. Wait, did I not? No, you're good. Okay, we're good. You can actually see them separating from the ship here. Come on. Bang. There we go. Physics. Okay, and I'm gonna go to about, I don't know, here. And I'm gonna connect them all together. I'm gonna tell that one to go away. And it should just drag all the rest of them with it. And this should automatically all go in there for quote-unquote processing.
Credits deposited.
Now I gotta figure out to, you know, I'm gonna do the top. Let's get the roof out of here. Actually, you know what? No, wait. Actually, no, I am gonna get the roof out. I'm gonna try and get it out at least. Just gonna make sure I don't shoot or hit anything else. There we go. I'm gonna go to the next stage. So right there, this thing right here is one of the more expensive things. So I'm gonna immediately... Oh no, oh no, oh no. So... I just electrocuted myself. Her.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I forgot that I was upside down for a moment. Okay, so you're all taken off now. I don't want to take that or that off. I want to go after these two little pieces here to finish taking the roof off. There we go. Now I am also going to take the lights off. Just because they go somewhere else. Okay. So you're coming off, perfect, okay. So I only have one light left, I gotta take that off. It'll be pretty easy for me to get other stuff later on as well. So a lot of the stuff, my plan is to have in kind of like the center areas here will be, oh, nice. You're going to the processor, you go to the processor, and you go to the barge. So can I just, like, pop you? No. So how do I, okay, hold on. Before I even, oh wait, no, I know how to do that. I'm going to assume I can just grab you from the top when I do this stuff. Okay, so before... No, you're attached still. All right.
Processing valuable objects.
There is probably cut spots on this thing, right? Yep. Right there. Should have done that originally. There we go. Can I actually get you in there? Yep.
Salvage secured.
And I lost a light. Oh, there it is.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now we're good. Now, one of the funny things about this game is there's also little tiny things like these lights. So my plan is to try and get every single dollar from this so I can help pay off my debt. You can pay off your debt in free build mode or free play mode or whatever they call it. Or free unbuild mode. Free break mode? I don't know. But they, you don't get as good rewards from what I've noticed when you do the actual career mode. But it also helps you get better. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out myself how to play the game all that much. Because right now, I'm not that good at it at the moment. But I'm loving it. It is one of these games so far that's very... It's not stressful. It's very relaxing. And one of the things I like about the campaign is... Yeah, you're under a time limit. Yeah, you have O2 restrictions, things like that. But it also rewards you with, like, you know... missions, or not missions, but like objectives, and those objectives actually reward you better than they do in free build. They're free play. We'll call it free play mode. But the difference is free play mode, you can take the ship apart more efficiently. Like you have time to like do what I'm doing here, which is rip apart all the all the lights and stuff. There's even more of these little lights. Like, it'll tell you, like, salvage this much electronics, this much storage, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and a lot of this stuff in the center is going to go. So let's just continue cleaning out all the electronics and stuff here. Make sure I don't hit myself with it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
The only way to upgrade your tools and stuff, I've been told, is through the through the campaign. So that's something you have to remember.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Like I still have no idea how to take glass out. Okay, let's take the chairs out next. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Was this one of those recordings? Yep.
Hello, stranger. I can say that because I'm pretty sure whoever finds this, well, I'm not going to know you and you won't know me. You see, when I left Earth, I didn't really have anyone to miss because everyone I knew died in the Great Quake. The first one. The big one. Still don't know how I survived. Guess I was lucky. So I thought what the heck, and snagged the first ticket to Mars I could find. Started out as a janitor. Yeah, humans used to do it before the bots came in. Then one day someone asked me if I knew how to cook and I lied and said yes. Felt bad for the poor bastards that had to eat my mistakes for the first couple of months. Turned out to be a pretty decent chef. Well, I didn't leave quite the legacy I had hoped, so few of us ever do, I guess, so I'm leaving this message to you, stranger, in the hopes that it helps you with yours. Just be kind, stranger. Be kind. I spent a lot of years angry with the world for everything wrong in my life, when I should have just been thankful I had a life in the first place.
Profound.
Just be kind. Kindness has a way of coming back around if you catch my drift. Just be kind. Thanks.
Yeah, so those are like some of the different logs you can get, which are kind of cool. I've never, so far, I haven't found the same one. Every single one I found so far has been different, but that could just be because it's because they're collectibles. Sometimes you gotta be a little careful, like that one bounced for a split second there. Okay, I think there's one more electronic. Yeah. And I gotta keep it away from me because it's electrified. Oh, maybe not. We're good. Okay. I love the music. The music is definitely one of my more favorite things about this game. Grab that. Okay. So now we're gonna cut the nacelles off. Send you down there. Anyone asking, if you look at it, my little UI thing at the bottom there, it says green, it's barge. The game actually tells you where every single thing needs to go. And the game actually doesn't tell you this, then it tells you. Or at least I missed the part where it tells you that. Because, long story short, it took me a while to figure that out. Let's pop the engine off the back here. Because it goes, yeah, it goes to the processor. Hold on. I'm just hitting T for the scanner. I thought it would tell me that there's attach points. Maybe not. Is it just a pull then? Oh, it's just a pull off. Nice, okay.
Valuable object processed.
Okay, and you're going to the barge, so let's... There we go.
Salvage secured.
So I'm pretty sure the entire back part of the ship now can be taken apart, or taken off. So I'm going to do that. Because if I bring here, this all goes to the processor. All the hull's going to go to the processor as well. The control button in this game is 100% your friend. I like always working from the back of the ship to the front. Okay, so now I need to come in and cut a few extra line things here. So I need to cut this structured aluminum. 'Cause I think it shows up. Yeah, right here. So you can see it right here. This little blue thing right here. I've got to cut this one, then I'm going to cut this one. And then I got to cut that one. So then here's the other one here. Basically looks like tube, not tube, yeah, tube steel, yeah. Like, 1/4 inch, basically tube, steel tubing. And I think that's it. Yep, I can already see it going off, so I'm going to hit F, or sorry, 1, and then I'm going to go... I'll just push it away. It'll take a little time for it to actually disconnect. So one of the good things you can do in this game, I'll push it away a little further. There we go. Is you have these big... Oh. Yeah, like you have these. So what I'm going to do is attach this one to the center of that. And let it drag it straight up. I'm just going to hit V to cut it off. Then once it's cleared the ship enough, I'm just going to toss it over that way. Or actually, I'm going to attach it to that guy over there. Well, let's attach it again. Just get it going a little quicker. Okay. Attach it to the center of that one. And then I'll start pulling it that way. Perfect. Do that. Alright, and that one's done. Alright, so the back is now done. You go in the processor.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Aluminum. Nanocarbon. Okay. Like, I would like to get to this area here. Like, this line here is supposed to go to the processor. If I want to work from the back forward, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get this whole wall off. And even this. But first, before I even do that, I don't want to damage the structural integrity in this thing too crazy until I clean things out a little bit. So you go to the processor and you go to the barge. Okay, so hold on. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
Boom.
transferred.
You just go in there. Right click there and you go there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Perfect, that went into. Okay. I love the music. The music for this game, I have to say, is so far some of my favorite. What are you? You're Power Cell. I don't want to take you out yet. I'm more worried if I take that. Oh, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it in? Sometimes they bounce. Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go. Okay. So now that's enough room to take out the next part.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
We got more of these little lights. Might as well grab them. And the last one. Technically, I could have waited a little longer because I'm not going after the center part of the thing yet.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So that wall should just pop right off. Take this extra light. Gonna make every dollar count.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Boom. Whoever idea it was to bring the banjo to space is a genius. I'm gonna use the point, the single point laser for this one, just because I'm worried about that little the little cryo chamber thing there. Especially because the hitboxes on some of these things are pretty bad. Because you have to calculate from the angle that your cutter's going. More than anything. For some of these things. And there we go. You see, like that light right there bounced right off and went and basically. So like some of the stuff you do may not be the most accurate or the bestest. Okay. So all this stuff here needs to go to the furnace. Including that. But these beams here. Wait, no, you go to the furnace too. Okay, never mind. All of you go to you all go to the furnace. Okay. And you all go to the furnace. Okay, hold on then. Do I have separation or no? No separation yet. I'm gonna assume there is a piece of tube, yeah, tube aluminum right there. Oh yeah, you're also attached over here. Derp. There we go. Because everything to our right is going into the furnace. Wait, no, now you're saying this goes to the processor. Okay, well hold on then. Now that completely changes what I'm doing here. So hold on. So how do I... Oh.
Material deposited.
Nuance. Nuance. Let's hit that spot right there. And I already got the one on the left. The music is just so good. So apparently your tool can overheat. No, wait. Did I miss one? Oh, yeah, I missed the center parts. Whoops.
Deposit accepted. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay. Well, that went far. So, oh, yeah. So now I know what I need to do to get the keel off. So I'm going to remember that for this time. So I'm going to take the keel off first this time. So we take, obviously, that spot. Actually, I guess this wouldn't actually be the keel, would it? Whoa. Go in there. Okay.
Valuable object processed.
So I'm assuming I can just take these off and then take the actual other thing off. Which means next time I do this, I can just lift it straight out and then send it out over. Yeah, so you're actually all going to... Let's try to do a little experiment, shall we? I want to cut right there. Nice. Yeah, See here it shows it's going to cut across a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm just going to do the single one here. There's nothing attached there. So now, are you... So somehow you're not disconnected. Okay, so I probably do have to... Because you see the one went all the way around. I think it's the bottom one.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Thank you. No, I think I can just grab you now? No. So I think this is where I had to take the... So I think the inner walls have to be removed. Just contemplating a little bit here. So let me take the outer wall off first, then. L for light. So I think the biggest problem is going to be the airlock, I think.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I hit the wrong button.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ah, 3D space. 3D space.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So I'm pretty sure I've now removed that one, and that one, right? Yep, yep, and yep. So I'm just going to do something like this. All those will be taken out.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Yeah. This is something I'm going to have to figure out. Before I do anything. Or before I do the addition to the cockpit there. In the meantime, let's get this part out of here. I'm going to leave that one in place. Just so that all that stays in place for now. Okay.
Deposit accepted.
So to do this one, I'm gonna assume I gotta take off that. No, that's too big. Huh. So you go to the furnace too? So all of this goes to the furnace. That goes to the processor. So what if I cut... Huh. Okay, so you go to the furnace. You go to the furnace. You go to the furnace. But you don't. You go to the processor. So I guess I would then cut you, I guess? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that would be worth it here. So let's try to make sure that I cut this as straight as possible. Then we would do the same with the top section. Because that went through, right? I think that went through. Then we do the same with this side. Except with this side, I want to be upside down. Yeah, I want to be facing this way. Crap. This is actually going to be a little harder than I thought, because I've got to be partially inside the wind, like the well here. See, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I still gotta cut through the top. Oh my god, I did it. Except it's saying you go to the... Wait. You go to the processor, but you go to the furnace? Okay, hold on. You all go to the... Okay, so you go to the processor. Hold on. So let's put you in the processor. Oh, and get out of the way while we do it.
Processing valuable object. Credit.
Nice. Okay, that's the first time I've ever done that. Yeah, you I don't want to do yet. Because I'm upside down. Okay, so that is that so far. So now what I need to do is cut this off from this. Because I'm going to assume this goes to the furnace as well. It's saying it goes to the furnace, but let me make sure that it's actually on the outside first. So you apparently all go to the furnace. Okay. So the only thing now that doesn't go to the furnace is the bottom part. Yep. Which I can see... No, what is that? Oh, crap. That's a lot of cutting. Okay. We're going to cut this way. I'm going to flip myself upside down. Slide right here a little bit. Yeah, see, so there's the first big problem right there. That is in the way. So let me get that extension out of the way. Oh, there's a cryo thing in here, isn't there? Yes, there is. Okay. Oh, wait.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh, it's over here. So hold on, let me orientate myself properly. There we go. Doing the whole free play mode is actually really good because you get used to the
Salvage deposit
controls and stuff.
Credits
Okay.
transferred.
So now it's time for the fun cutty part. So before I do that, let's cut that off. That off. No, you're still attached. Why are you still attached? Yeah, you go to the processor. So how do I get you off? I have to get the furnace part off. Do I have to cut you off as well? Oh, hello. Hello. I'm not getting a warning saying that it's broken.
Object accepted for processing.
And oh.
Credits deposited.
Wait a second, are you now free? Oh, you're now free too.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So wait, does that mean anything with... No, because then this one is like completely uncuttable. That's like too big for me to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna cut through you. There we go. And then everything here goes into the furnace.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so you go to the furnace. You go to the processor. You're also not attached to anything but that vertical. So we're going to try to level ourselves with this one.
Material deposited.
Well, I haven't got anything saying, hey, you broke anything yet, so that's always a good sign. I think this is always the hardest part. The last little bit. Well, make sure you don't get cocky, you don't get sloppy. Cut anything you're not supposed to. Okay. For a second there, I was trying to figure out what came loose.
Deposit accepted.
That should take out all those panels. Perfect. Okay. You guys probably are waiting for the more tubular steel to be removed. Yep. Alright, so now for this, everything goes to the processor. Except for glass. Okay. That's also a different section than that. So is there a connector? Nope. So the problem here is that I can cut through both, right? Oh! Didn't mean to do that. That over there.
Deposit accepted.
So I just need to cut the glass out. That's the only thing I need to do here.
Material deposited.
Is it a light? That's a light.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I thought I saw a piece of glass go flying off the front of this thing. What is this? One of the airlock consoles bounced out. Basic, like that right there. Like, what is that? No.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Not seeing anything. We're good. I'm gonna cut from the inside. Still. I'd rather cut the glass than anything else.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I always notice you cut just above where the line is. No. There we go.
Deposit accepted.
Which means... Doop. That's 100% of the ship. Cut. Sliced, diced, and... moving super slowly here. Come on. Hey!
Process. Credit awarded.
So that is... wait, what's that? Apparently you're supposed to go to the... oh, wow. Okay. I guess that was damaged, but I have no idea where it went. Might be something right there that I'm gonna have to check out. Oh, it's the no. It must have got damaged. But that's it. 100% of this ship has been officially taken apart in the first successful run of this thing. So let's see how much damage. There's always going to be, it's going to say damaged. There's going to be something. So we made $3.1 million against our debt. And if I scroll down, so I lost an antenna. Somehow the antenna was destroyed. One door console was destroyed. Some aluminum structure was destroyed, which I had to cut out. Some aluminum titanium was destroyed. 2 doors. I don't remember ever touching the doors. Wait, do you have to close the doors and then take the doors out separately? Like the panel aluminum stuff and the structure aluminum is just stuff I cut out. But door console, the antenna was the first thing I took off and tossed. But we'll have to, like, that doesn't seem accurate. But 3.1 million. I mean, it's impossible not to get stuff destroyed. Though one of these days I want to just get the ship and send the entire ship into one section and just see what happens. Like what it tells me occurred. But I know the one door console, that's the one I tossed at the end because it looks like when I pulled something out, it was one of the wall mounted electronics. I think it was one of the terminals here. they popped off and destroyed that one. So boo on that. But yeah, there we go. $3.1 million on the first attempt on the smallest ship possible. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to see more of this, don't forget to hit the like button, because by hitting the like button, you're telling me you want to see more of this. With that in mind, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.